Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Kristen, and today we are going to be playing another Nancy Drew game. This is actually the third Nancy Drew game. This is Message in a Haunted Mansion. I was going to play Stay Tuned for Danger. I paid $8 on the Her Interactive website and I downloaded it, and it does not work on my computer because it is really old. Came out in 1999. And as such, it only likes to be played on computers that were out around 1999. Silly me thought that since they were selling it on their website that you could play it on a computer that was made in the last 10 years, but I was wrong. So that's my bad. And that is why we are skipping the second Nancy Drew game and going straight into the third one. Once again, I've got my composition notebook, my water, and a snack. So I am ready to get started. Let's get to detecting, shall we? And we're gonna start a new game. I think I'm gonna go with Junior Detective again. You know, I'm here for a relaxing time. I don't want the puzzles to make me feel stupid, so we'll go with Junior Detective.
Dear Bess, hello from stormy San Francisco. This time I'm staying in a beautiful Victorian mansion. You'd love the room I'm in. It's full of old Chinese furnishings and some interesting knickknacks. The owner of the house, Rose Green, is a friend of Hannah and asked me to come out and help her with some renovation work. She and her friend Abby hope to turn the place into a bed and breakfast by next month. But from what I gathered, Rose isn't sure if she can open in time. Ever since they started the renovations, they've had a lot of accidents. Could it be just bad luck, or is there something more sinister at work? I'm sure I'll find out. Love, Nancy.
Okay, so I lied. I have played this game before. I just totally forgot about it. Yeah, so I have played this, but nonetheless, it'll still be fun to play through.
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order, when the 4-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see again, when the moon sleeps and the sun plays, the king of the sky will shine his ray, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders.
We're whipping out the notebook already. Okay, so first thing I noticed was each of these words were slightly different in color, so those obviously mean something. So we've got child, beginning, daughters, 4, eye, fire, moon, king, river, and gold. Okay, not sure what all that means, but we got it noted down nonetheless. Is this like my room key? Probably. Okay, so, well, before I go anywhere, I always like to make sure that I look at everything. Okay, 2 dragons. Oh, this is like in Curse of Blackmore Manor, where you can probably set the alarm clock to wake up the next day. Okay, another dragon. Daughters of Diligence earn the gold of 9 dragons. Well, that's 2 of the words in the thing.
When the 10 daughters are reunited in order.
Huh. Alrighty. I guess I'm in the dragon room. Oh, yep, another dragon. That would confirm my theory of me potentially being in the dragon room. Okay, and then we're back where we started, it looks like. Okay. Oh. Oh, this doesn't have like arrows and stuff. I thought it was lighting up to look at things. Okay, event. Oh, there's the construction. Did they say this was a bed and breakfast? Is that what this is? What is with these Elizabethan portraits? We are in San Francisco. Weird looking mirror. Okay, oh.
Hello, Nancy. I see you've arrived safely from your long journey. But I'm sensing an aura of danger around you.
Yeah?
I can tell you're an inquisitive type, a little skeptical, and that you don't believe in ghosts.
Should I be sassy? Nah, I don't want to make her mad.
How do you know I don't believe in ghosts?
I know many things. I know how to communicate with the spirits, and I know things about people that they don't tell me. Call it intuition or ESP. The spirits in this house are interested in you, especially since you don't believe in them. Watch out. They may give you a rough time just to get your attention.
Lovely. It's like slightly more normal answer and then just sass.
Do you think these spirits are responsible for the recent accidents?
I sense a very strong but restless spirit within these walls. And a restless spirit can soon become an angry spirit.
Who could this restless spirit be?
I'm not sure, but for some reason the name Valdez has a strong connection with this mansion.
Do you have any more information on Mr. Valdez?
Now, if you will please excuse me, I need to prepare myself for this evening. At that time, more will be revealed.
Well, that's cryptic. Okay. She's meditating. I mean, you do you, girl. Is there anything else I can see down here? Oh, this is the servants' stairs. Should I go down this way? I'll go down this way. Be sneaky. Oh, hello. Wow, she is rocking those mom jeans. Look at her. Wow. 1999, man.
Hello, Nancy. I'm very glad you could come out here. We can really use your help, seeing how far we are behind schedule. Are you all ready to do some renovation work?
Oh, I didn't... You know, I think Nancy did say that, but I didn't think that I was doing renovation work here.
I sure am. This house must have quite a history. What do you know about it?
Not very much, but Abby found some interesting old papers that might give us clues about the history of the house. They're in the parlor if you want to take a peek.
Don't mind
There's
if I do.
also an old-time saloon in the basement, so it's possible the house was once a hotel.
How fun. Or the owner just really likes saloons. Maybe he was just really into westerns, you know? That would be so funny if it was just like a guy in the 60s that was just really into John Wayne westerns and he just dedicated his basement to that. That would actually be really funny.
A saloon? This place really does have a history. Who was the original owner?
Almost all the records on these old houses were destroyed in the Great Earthquake, so we don't know much about the origins of the place. Abby thinks all our accidents were caused by some restless spirit or a curse. I'm not one to believe in bad luck, but it's been one thing after another. Maybe Charlie doesn't have the expertise for these renovations, but his rates are so affordable. I sometimes wonder, though, if this old house would be worth more burned to the ground. Enough chit-chat. Hannah tells me you're a real pro with puzzles. Take a look in the corner. Those wood tiles should fit inside the inlay pattern of the floor. Abby and I tried for hours, but it's just too complicated. I'm sorry for not introducing you around, but everyone posts their schedule here in the dining room. It's kind of like Command Central. Let me know how far you get with that puzzle. And thanks again for helping us, Nancy.
That was a lot of information all at once. She kept talking about Abby, and I was about to be like, who the heck is Abby? Before she started talking about, like, the restless spirits and stuff. Okay, wow. That was a lot. Okay. New American Bed and Breakfasts Monthly. Top 10 tips to sell your B&B. A renovation disaster. Theme and design. The allure of bed and breakfast retreats. Wow, I can't read. They definitely took hints from this. That's what those Elizabethan portraits upstairs. I clocked that being weird right away. Oh, and I think, isn't the bed in my room a 4-poster bed? I don't remember. This is a what? Oh my god, no. They are not doing DIY 4-poster beds, right? How to create a beautiful 4-poster bed in 10 easy steps. You'll love the drama this 4-poster bed brings to your bedroom. It's simple to make and gives a bedroom a truly continental look. Is this a DIY bed? No. I mean, what even? Okay, anyways, moving on. Where's that? Oh, it's right here. The floor thing she was talking about. Ooh, I used to love puzzles like these too. That looks right. Is it not? Do these need to be switched? I don't think they do. No.
I did it.
Oh, finally, goodness. Oof. That took me far too long, honestly. Yeah, no, that should not have taken me that long. It's the wood grains, man. They messed me up. It was a little trippy because there were a couple spots that looked very similar. Anyways, moving on. Oh, is this the schedule? Yeah. Wow. Great. Out from 3 to 6. Okay, so Louis, I don't know which it is. He's here from noon to 5. Charlie's here from 8 to 5. Abby's out from 3 to 6. I don't know what she's doing the rest of the day, but she's not here from 3 to 6. Anything else? Oh. Asian Pacific Fire Insurance Company. Dear Miss Green, I have amended your fire insurance policy per your instructions. The property located at 4653 California Lane, San Francisco, California is now insured for the sum of $1 million against fire or earthquake damage. The policy lists you as the sole benefactor. We thank you for your patronage. Please feel free to contact me if you have any further questions. Helen O'Leary. HL/cow? What? That's very suspicious, especially since she literally just said, sometimes I think it would just be easier to burn this place to the ground. So, you're looking a little sus there, Rose. I guess we can go back out this way. Is this where I came from? Yeah, that's the hallway. Is this a dumbwaiter?
The rope is cut.
Oh, dang. I was hoping I could use the dumbwaiter. What a tragedy. I always loved dumbwaiters as a kid. I thought they were so cool. I don't know why. I just really thought they were cool in concept. Okay. Oh, this is a saloon? How fun.
It's stuck.
Oh, is it? Oh. It won't let me do the black keys? Okay.
Hi, you must be Nancy. My name's Charlie.
Hello, Charlie.
Nice to meet you. Rose and Abby really have their hands full with this house.
Yeah, most of these Victorian mansions need a lot of work. But I don't mind getting my hands dirty, you know? This place will look great once it's finished.
He kind of sounds a little like Ned from other games. I wonder if it's the same voice actor. That would be really funny if they just repurposed him for Ned.
Do you think you'll be open in time with all of these accidents and delays?
Yeah. Well, now that you're here, sure.
You don't sound very convinced.
You don't sound convinced.
No, I am. I mean, I know Rose is all concerned, but you gotta expect a few things to get out of control with these big projects. Accidents happen, you know?
I mean, yeah, but it seems excessive.
Sure, but why so many?
I have no idea. People are blaming me, but it's not my fault. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this work. Listen, Nancy, I really need to get back to work. I'm repairing some floorboards, so be careful walking around. Rose was looking for you earlier. Maybe she has something for you to do. See ya.
Wow, he really wants me out of here, huh? Alright,
I should wait until he leaves.
Oh, that's right. He's here until 5 p.m. Oh. Famous non-alcoholic drinks and how to mix them. Oh, that's fun. Minty Festival Punch. This seasonal beverage is a surefire winner on cold, snowy nights. 9 cups of water. Wow, okay. We're making a pitcher. 18 ounces of cranberry juice, 15 oranges quartered, 14 ounces of lime juice, 6 tablespoons of sugar, 9 sprigs of mint. That kind of sounds a little bit like a sangria. Combine the heating ingredients. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of like a mulled wine kind of thing, but minus the wine. I guess cranberry juice instead of red wine. Ginger whisper. Great for parties. 5 teaspoons of ground ginger, 19 cups of water, 12 ounces of soda water. Goodness, that's a lot of liquid. 9 ounces of ginger ale, 6 cups of lemon juice. Yeah, geez. This is less liquid, but it makes more servings? How does that math work out? Bed and breakfast on the rise. That looks like the opening scene from Full House. Affordable housing vanishes, LOL. Okay. I guess that's all I can do down here until he leaves. Can I look at anything on the walls? California theater. Scandal, horror, outrage. Oh my. I do declare. Citing the increased popularity of stage reviews and decreased charitable contributions, the Ladies Protection Society has announced a shocking new strategy for raising much-needed funds for the benefit of widows and orphans in our region. No longer will the good ladies of our society hold garden parties, afternoon teas, or cakewalks to solicit contributions. Instead, these proper wives, daughters, and mothers will act on stage like common troubadours in several popular plays in order to raise money for their good works. As decent gentlemen, we should not allow the fair sex to degrade themselves to this level of vulgarity. Women belong in the home, not upon the stage. Oh, blasphemy. God forbid. A woman in theater? Absolutely not. I wish there was like a date you could see on here. I can't make out a date. But it has like these like old looking ads. And this little boot. This is giving Edwardian. I'm gonna guess early 1900s, maybe 1910. I don't know if I'm right. I have no idea, but that is my guess. Lock it in. Final answer. You know, oftentimes when people say Victorian, they actually mean Edwardian. But it's fine, you know. I'm not gonna be the party pooper that gets bogged down in semantics like that. Oh, I guess that's the only door I can go in this hallway. Wow, big entryway. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, he missed an eye.
It's missing an eye.
Yeah, he can't see. Okay, he can see. Okay, so we're looking for like a little ruby thing, I guess. I feel like I'm doing this way out of order. Probably because I didn't come down the main staircase. Beautiful. Oh. A weapon, perhaps. What are these little, like, pew-looking chairs? Does not look comfortable at all. Yeah, there's the loud clock. Is that the house? It looks like the Addams Family house. And he looks like Rasputin a little bit. Given all kinds of interesting vibes. Hello? Pardon me? Oh, this is one where I have to type in the phone numbers. I'll call people in a bit. That was weird. Didn't care for that. Okay, there's some roses. I'm gonna finish looking in this room before I go in there. Is that a swan? Oh, there's like a cobweb. Subterranean San Francisco. Exploring the labyrinth below, few people know the fascinating world below the streets of San Francisco. And yet, a myriad of strange and mysterious sights lie in wait in the subterranean darkness, only to be uncovered by the intrepid urban explorer. Over the past 20 years, city spelunking, I have found old mines, abandoned utility tunnels, secret rooms, and many old wells and cisterns. Careful attention must be paid when searching these lost areas to avoid accidents. A good light source, building plans, and a hard hat are a must. San Francisco has gone through many changes over its 400-year-old history. The continual cycle of building, disaster, and rebuilding has created an intricate vertical record of urban development. And I guess that's all we get to read. So there's possibly tunnels, like under this house. Look at her. She's fancy. I like her. What's this? Oh, these are the documents she was talking about. Telephone company. List of subscribers, June 18th, 1894. Oh, there's Mr. Valdez. Hotelier? Does that mean he runs a hotel? So this, even back then in 1894, this was a hotel? Interesting. Law offices of Maxwell, Metzger, and Moss. Sarah J. Moss? September 12th, 1906. Dear sir, we are pleased to announce that your bid for the auction property located at 4653 California Lane has been accepted. Fee simple estate interests have now been transferred through the charitable trust set up by the property's guarantor for the benefit of the Ladies' Protection of Relief Society. Ah, the hussies. The harlots that were performing those stage plays. So, this is who it was sent to, right? Yeah, because it's signed Metzger, and he's the lawyer. Adelbert Ken? What does Esquire mean? That means that they're a lawyer too, right? Or am I tripping? I thought Esquire meant that he was also a lawyer. I mean... Yeah, okay, Esquire means you're a lawyer, so he was also a lawyer. Got it. Okay, so that's that over there. Is this like the swan room? Oh, okay.
It's good to know it's here.
It is good to know that that's there. All right, it's always good to know where the fire extinguisher is. If you don't know where your fire extinguisher is, make a mental note of it, because you never know. You would be surprised. I've had to use one before. Some of those Pillsbury like picture cookies like caught on fire 4 minutes into baking one time at my friend's apartment. So PSA, always know where your fire extinguisher is. And if you don't have one, get one. Okay, it's a fireplace. Oh, this guy?
It's stuck.
It's supposed to move? That's news to me. Was this mahjong?
When the four-sided box loses its border.
Okay, so I guess that part is related to the mahjong tiles, and the daughters is related to the dragon in my room. Can I look at any of these books? Oh. The history of the piano. Okay, you're gonna start with the harpsichord. The upright player piano. Oh, this is gonna relate to that one downstairs. By the 14th century, keyboards contained all of the naturals or white note keys. As early as 1361, examples with the familiar key composition found in modern pianos were depicted in visual arts. And then we've got the C scale. I played piano as a kid. I was in choir for most of my life. I know music. I can do the music. What is that? Is that like a plate of some sort? Oh. Books. Firebird. There was a thing about a phoenix, right? I feel like I remember something about a phoenix. Also known as the firebird, this mythical giant bird occurs in legends of many cultures, including Chinese, Arabic, and American Indian. Every 500 years, the bird builds a great nest and sets it on fire to rise forth from its ashes. Okay. Is this where Louis is posted up? Lessons in chess. I know nothing about chess, except for I know the knight can move in an L shape. Lesson 1. The knight, unlike any other piece, has the ability to move on an unfixed path. It leaves one square and arrives at another without going anywhere in between. In effect, it can leap over other pieces to land at its destination. In the example below, the knight is able to travel to any of the squares marked with an X. Yeah, he can travel in an L. That's the only thing I know about a knight. Bruh, I don't know. Can I play the maze game? Oh. Why, this looks like Minecraft. What is that? I don't like that. Oh, it looked like a face at first. It's flowers. Okay. Just really bad graphics. Also, whose computer is this? I'm just playing a game on someone's computer I haven't even met yet. Can I like... Oh, I can't just exit. Okay, cool. So I don't have to do that right now. Guess I'm done with that. The Theory of Music, level 1. Hey, I took music theory at one point in my life. Music theory, note reading. Oh, yeah. That's right. I forget that not everyone can read music, so we gotta make it accessible. You know, give everyone the tools to succeed. So, music theory, note reading. The staff is made up of 5 lines and 4 spaces. Yep. Musical notes are named after the 7 letters of the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. The clef is a musical symbol placed at the beginning of the staff that determines the letter name of each of the lines and spaces. There are 2 main types of clefs, treble clef and bass clef. The clef you will see on your music will depend on what type of instrument you are playing. Yeah, bass clef is lower, treble clef is higher. In choir, we learned like fun acronyms, or what are they called? So we had mnemonic devices for the lines and the spaces. The treble clef is easy. For spaces, it spells F-A-C-E, so they always just said, for space, think of your face. And then the lines are E, G, B, D, F, and there are several ones that people like to use. A common one in my girls' choir was Every Good Boy Deserves Fudge, or Every Good Boy Does Fine. There was another one because I learned to read music in the mid-2000s that was Even George Bush Drives Fast, which was always a fun one. Then for the bass clef, I gotta try to remember. I know the spaces are A, C, E, G, and we would say all cows eat grass. And then G, B, D, F, A. Because this is the clef that all of the boys' choirs sing in, they would say great basses date foxy altos. Alternatively, I think the other one that people used to use was a kind of a variation of the one for the treble clef. Good boys deserve fudge always. But yeah, personally, I liked great basses date foxy altos, and I wasn't even an alto. So yeah, there you go. There's my little crash course on mnemonic devices to remember the lines and spaces on a treble and bass clef. Space, think of your face. Even George Bush drives fast. Spaces, all cows eat grass. Lines, great basses date foxy altos. There you go. Things I will never forget after being in choir for like 15 years. Glad to be our resident music nerd. Why can't I just turn around? I gotta spin in a circle just to turn around. Is that the whole house? Well, I guess I could go up these stairs since I didn't go up them before.
I see you.
I'm sorry, what? You want to run that one by me again? Because honestly, what the heck? I don't want to know if you could see me. What does this do? Should I pull it? Creaky floorboards. Love that. Love that. Should I pull that cord? Should I just see what it does? Should I be a little troublemaker? Oh, okay. So that drops the chandelier. I don't know why you would have it that precariously perched. I mean, it makes sense for it to be in a Victorian house. This is me going on a historian tangent. It makes sense for it to be in a Victorian house because when you used to have candles up there, you would have to lower them so people could light them. So that makes sense. But like, they're not candles anymore. Like, those were glass light bulbs, I'm pretty sure. So like, why is it still on a pulley system? Is she still meditating? Oh no. That's not what's happening. That doesn't sound like snoring. Oh, this is a pocket watch. Is it 10 in the morning or 10 in the evening? Oh, this is my room. Okay. What? Y'all expect me to sleep in here? Oh my god, no. I hate this. I don't like it. I don't like this one bit. You know, I like to talk a lot, but I don't mess with that. You better get me out of here.
It's locked.
It's mine. Oh, okay. So this key is for my suitcase. A rosary? Is that what that is? Is Nancy Catholic? Oh, this is her journal. Accidents. Why so many? House. Haunted? Chinese antique decorations. Once a hotel. Golden Gardenia E. Valdez. Who's who? Rose, owner of the house. $1 million insurance policy. Abby believes in ghost. Valdez? Charlie, too young / inexperienced for work. But I guess that's good to know that there are notes there if I need to review them. As long as no one steals my luggage. I guess let me make some rounds again. Talk to some people. Okay, now it sounds like snoring. Let's go back down. Is it? What time is it? It's gotta be in the morning, right? Oh no, it must be nighttime. Okay. So I've been just sleuthing around all day. Okay, well let's go over here.
It's stuck.
Oh, okay. There's like a grate there. Ooh, does that lead to a tunnel? That would be fun. That would be fun if that leads to an underground tunnel. I don't know how you would fit down there because that looks pretty small. But nonetheless. Ooh, matches. Ooh, a key. And cobwebs. Can I go behind the counter? That's what I was trying to do. No, I guess not. Fine. What's this key for? Should I know what the key is for? Okay, table. What's this? Okay, like a little hidey hole. Interesting. Oh, a screwdriver. Okay. Oh, yeah. There was something that was like screwed shut, I think.
It's stuck.
Okay, so I can't use that to pry it open. What about? I don't think this will work.
It's stuck.
Yeah, no. Okay. I probably need like a crowbar or something like actually heavy duty.
It's stuck.
Why is everything in this house stuck?
It's stuck.
Yeah, we'll shove this in there.
It's stuck.
Try this one.
It's stuck.
Okay, fine. Why is everything in this house stuck? That's stuck. The grate is stuck. That little statue thing next to that other fireplace is stuck. Why is everything in this house stuck? Y'all need to invest in some WD-40 or something. Is it all that sea air from being so close? Oh, God. Not gonna lie, that made me a little sick to my stomach. I hated that. Who the hell was that? Right, it's nighttime. House to-do list. Pay bills, transfer money to checking, order paint for shutters, color, measure windows for blinds, replace lost tiles on den fireplace. Oh, I didn't notice any tiles missing. Refinish kitchen cabinets, sand and polish hardwood floors, oil door hinges upstairs, repair hanging gutter in back, get estimate to fix roof, call chimney cleaner, repair dumbwaiter, fix broken doorbell, add additional phone lines, order bulbs for front yard. Dang. Talk about a to-do list a mile long. Chandler Interior. Dear Rose, what a pleasure it was to meet you and Abby. As we have discussed, I am extremely interested in examining the collection of old books that came with the house. They will help me considerably with my research of Victorian antiques. In exchange, I will be more than happy to consult you on renovations. Victorian homes pose many difficulties, both structurally and aesthetically, especially for an amateur renovator like yourself. My experience in the field can save you both time and money. I will come over tomorrow at noon to show you the roof tiles I found for you. I also found a good deal on scaffolding equipment. Lewis Chandler. I'm gonna call him Lewis. Until he introduces himself, we're gonna call him Lewis. Oh, look at that. It's a Her Interactive mug. What a cute placement. Okay, so I didn't get anything for this, right? Like, this doesn't do anything for me. I spent all that time and it doesn't do anything? It didn't do anything? What the heck? Can't go that way, right? That's probably where the kitchen is. I'd like to see the kitchen. I'm interested in what this kitchen looks like, even if there's nothing in there to see. I love a good kitchen. Okay, not going back down there. I'm gonna probably go up here and go to sleep. I'll do 8. She doesn't actually need sleep in this game. Did she just say good morning to herself?
She sounds busy.
Does she? She was doing the same thing yesterday. Is that what she does for the rest of the day? This schedule only said that she was out from 3 to 6. So am I led to believe that the rest of the day she's doing that? I wonder who this Emily person is. She's gotta be local. She doesn't have an area code.
This is Emily.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew? I haven't heard from you in ages. How's Hannah in River Heights? You're not in San Francisco, are you, my dear?
Is there a big difference? They both say basically the same thing. I'm just gonna say this
I
one.
sure am. I'm staying with Rose Green, a friend of Hannah's, in a Victorian mansion. I'm helping out with renovations.
You know, you're lucky you caught me at home. I've been traveling most of these days, but after that crazy tour of Egypt. By the way, riding a camel is not as easy as it looks. My editor gave me an assignment right here in town. It'll be on the Dragons of San Francisco.
I hope you won't be riding them. What were you doing in Egypt?
Oh, you know, the usual. Pyramids, bazaars, the Sphinx. But what are you up to, Nancy? Why'd you call? Is there anything I can help you out with?
So I guess she's like my little lifeline for this game, to call for hints.
Do you know anything about Valdez?
I don't think so.
Can you tell me about the Chinese writing system? I seem to come across a lot of Chinese symbols.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. The Chinese have been an important part of San Francisco history for over 100 years. The symbols are called Hanzi, and each one represents a particular thing, or an idea, or an action. You find them all over on business cards, takeout cartons, artwork.
I found some old papers in the house, plus a page from a phone directory dated 1894.
Oh, that sounds valuable. It's hard to find old documents like that before 1906.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
I hope we'll talk soon.
I assume that the 1906 is when the big earthquake happened. Because I remember them saying there was an earthquake. Should I call home?
Drew residence, Hannah Groon speaking.
Hi, Hannah.
Nancy, how are you? And how's Rose?
Great. I'm really glad you had Rose invite me out here. Her house is so beautiful.
I'm so happy you're out there. But I'm worried about all the accidents she's having. There's just been so many.
What has Rose said about them?
She doesn't say much, but I know they've become worse and worse. That's one of the reasons why I asked you to visit her, to see if everything is all right.
Do you suspect there's something more to these accidents?
I don't know. Rose is under a lot of pressure to open that bread and breakfast on time, and I'm worried that it may be too much for her.
I imagine the mansion was very expensive.
Rose spent her entire life savings on the house. If this doesn't work out, she won't have 30 more years to earn the money back. Well, I should let you get back to your renovation work. Thank you for calling. There's probably no reason for concern. But be on the lookout for anything unusual. Goodbye, dear.
All right. Let's call Bess. Let's just call everyone.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. George is here. Let me put her on the speakerphone.
Nancy?
Hi, George.
Hey, what's up?
I'm in San Francisco, helping a friend of Hannah's renovate an old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast. Unfortunately, some strange accidents have delayed the project.
Uh-oh.
Well, get this. One of the owners, Abby, thinks the place is haunted by a ghost named Valdez.
A ghost? Well, I'm glad I'm not out there.
Sounds like another case is in the works.
So tell us more about what's been going on.
Do you know anything about the house's history?
Okay, yeah, so they're my clue sources.
I met the resident handyman, Charlie. He's pretty young, and I don't think he has much experience.
Maybe he doesn't charge very much, so he's probably a good bargain for Rose.
Or maybe he's just cute.
Bess, is that all you can think about?
No.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask for a clue yet.
I should get going.
'cause
Talk
I-
to you later.
Goodbye.
Because I literally just started, so we'll keep talking to people.
How's that inlay puzzle coming along?
I finished it.
Wonderful! But now I've got something else for you. I set up a ladder upstairs so you can chip off the broken tiles on the hallway ceiling. You'll need to look around for a chisel or paint scraper for the job. I'm not sure where Charlie keeps them.
Already got you covered, girl.
Where did Abby find those papers that are in the parlor?
She told me they were in her room, which surprised me since it was completely empty when we moved in. Now the room you're staying in was crammed with furniture. I think most of it was original with the house.
How did you find Charlie?
He just showed up one day. It was really odd. I remember Abby and I were in the basement talking about hiring someone to help us. 20 minutes later, the doorbell rang and there stood Charlie, looking for work.
That is really weird.
How did you meet Abby?
She was the drama coach back in River Heights, and we worked on a couple of plays together. My bid on this house was too low, so she pitched in her savings to help me get the place. If it weren't for Abby, I couldn't have afforded this place.
What is Abby planning for tonight?
She's putting on some kind of seance tonight to contact these ghosts or whatever she thinks is causing all of these accidents.
Whose laptop is that in the library?
Lewis leaves it here, but he doesn't like people to use it. He said he's had trouble with viruses lately.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
So long.
New task acquired. Chip off the stuff upstairs. Let me talk to Charlie real quick since I'm over here.
Hey, Nancy, I really need to finish this up. Sorry.
Well, fine. I didn't want to talk to you anyway. I was just trying to make sure I hit all my bases. Dang. It will never not make me laugh that she's doing that. She leaves at 3, right? Okay, so it's 10 now. Okay, this is what I need to chip away. Oh. A creepy attic that was painted over.
It's locked.
Yeah, I think I might have the key. I did in fact have the key. It was in that really old cash register. Okay, that doesn't make it better. Okay. Oh. Wow. Okay, a scythe. First thing. Nice, 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 nice. Love that. The mysterious storybook. She pushed her auburn hair back behind her ear and continued the arduous work. Each pile of dirt seemed heavier than the last, and the damp night air was stifling. Somewhere in the distance, a clock struck midnight. Suddenly, the sound of metal hitting metal resounded from the bottom of the pit. Carolyn dropped to her knees and quickly dug around the dull metallic chest. Soon the lid was uncovered, and she pried its lock open with her crowbar. Her eyes flashed as she saw the chest's contents. 1,000 pieces of gold glinted in the soft moonlight. "Captain Stubing's treasure," the young heroine cried. "And soon it will be mine. And soon it will be mine," a gruff voice interrupted from above. Before she could react, Carolyn saw the backside of the shovel for a split second, and then darkness. When she awoke, she could hear the faint chink of gold pieces hitting one another. She struggled to stand up, but found both her hands and feet tied together. She slowly moved her hand to her back pocket, but found her penknife was gone. Looking for this, Mr. Niles grinned, standing over her with the knife in his hand. "I know how clever you are," and took the liberty to remove the contents of your pocket. "Please excuse the liberties I have taken. I'll do no such thing, you villain. That treasure belongs to the Stubbing family, and you know it." All right. A writing desk?
It's locked.
This key won't work on that, will it?
It's locked.
Okay. Worth a shot, I guess. Was this the home of the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy of Company 3? Ah, a crowbar. Nice. Just what I needed. Oh, an old sewing machine. Oh, look at this handwriting. It is too late in the day for me to try to read this right now. So I'm just going to keep in mind that this is up here. And I'll read it later. Yeah, it's already 9:20 p.m. Like, my eyes are starting to glaze over. My contacts are drying out. It's not the time for me to be trying to read swirly handwriting like that. An old school iron, okay. My first thought was like the Home Alone thing where he like hits the guy in the head with the iron. The Golden Gate Gazette. Oh, another tile. Wait. Oh, that's where I came in. Okay. Okay, so I've done a full rotation. Oh no.
It's stuck.
Yikes. Crowbar? Okay. You know, as soon as I saw that little rope, I was like, I don't have a good feeling about the toughness, the dexterity, if you will, of the rope. Here, I want to see if I can look in her room when she's not there. There's got to be a reason why they told me when she's not here, rather than where she is. I think it's 3 to 6 that she's gone. Oh Lord, this is so busy. Oh my goodness. Ooh, who's he? Moon incense.
When the moon sleeps and the sun plays.
Okay. So, moon. I thought Nancy was gonna light some incense in here for some reason, but I was wrong. Fortune telling for business popularity. Sounds like a grift to me. Oh, look at that bookcase. Wow. She's so cool. The Zodiac and You. The author's Mercury Day. Okay, whatever. The Chinese tradition. The Chinese horoscope is organized on a 12-year cycle, with each year assigned to a certain animal. Yes, we are in the year of the snake, if you did not know. Now you know. He's right here. This guy. While the origin of the animal signs is unclear, many believe that they were named by Buddha. Before he departed from Earth, he summoned all the animals, but only 12 came to bid him farewell. As a reward, he named a year after each one, in the order that they arrived. First came the rat, then the ox, the tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and boar. Thus we have 12 signs today. Am I crazy, or does it look like some of these letters aren't in the same font? Okay, we gotta make sure that we are keeping track of the time. Oh. Is that big mirror in the hallway? That's creepy. Why is she able to look through that? I don't like that at all. Oh, is that the thing for the little griffin looking thing downstairs on the banister? He was missing an eye. Cha-ching! Mastering the art of illusion. Of all the spiritualists in the turn of the century, none was as famous as Madame Aragony, noted for her spider sapphire bracelets and heavy Russian accent. In her memoirs, I Am the Spider Lady, Madame Aragny, oh, so it's like arachnid, revealed her secrets. For her, creating an atmosphere of illusion was just as important as the illusion itself. The best illusions were those that were created over a period of time or anticipated by the audience. As an illusionist, you must be aware of the influence that you have on the audience's perception of the events you create. Always establish an aura of intrigue. and mystery about yourself. As you talk with your audience, try to plant the seeds of illusion in the perceiver's mind. Remember, illusions are about control, and you must always strive to maintain this control. Okay. Something tells me that she's deceiving people into thinking there are ghosts afoot. She seems like a bit of a fraud, if I do say so myself. Okay, big stereo.
Something's missing here.
Well, how would I know what's missing? It's not my bracelet. This is the first time I'm seeing it. How would I know if something's missing? This is so, like, painfully late 90s, early 2000s.
Something's missing here.
Is that like, it looks like a necklace piece. Old West romances. What time is it? Okay. Oh, Lizzie Applegate and the Bandit. We talked about Lizzie Applegate in Secrets Can Kill. Oh, that must have been an Easter egg for this game. Okay, that makes sense. That's going to be fun if, as I go through, I did write down the topic of each of them, so I could go back and reference once I know what each one is a reference to, but that's fun. I thought that name sounded familiar when we were playing Secrets Can Kill, but I couldn't place where I knew it. Okay, I need to stop yapping and get to reading. She will be back soon. According to legend, the infamous masked bandit El Diablo fell madly in love with Lizzie Applegate during her years as an entertainer at the gold mining camps. At the end of Lizzie's performances, El Diablo would ride his jet black steed up to the stage and leave her a bouquet of gardenias. It was rumored that Lizzie joined El Diablo's band of thieves and was present at the Christmas gold robbery of 1878. Ooh, how interesting. I'm assuming that's the only thing in there that I needed to read because we're familiar with Miss Lizzie at this point. Okay, let's get out of here because I'm stressed. I'm gonna get caught. What else did I need to do? I need him to leave. I think he leaves at 5. Yeah, so let me go check his schedule and make sure, because when he's gone, I want to use this crowbar to see if I can get that grate up in the fireplace. Hi, Rose. Noon to 5, 8 to 5. Okay, well, we can go find Lewis for now, because he should be in there now. It is noon to 5 currently, right? Yeah. Oh, whoops. Oh, is it 4? Yeah, it's 4. Oh, it's 5. Shoot. I can't read a clock, apparently. I don't know why I thought it said 3:45, but it said 4:45. Alrighty then. Well, Charlie should be gone, at least. Okay, he should be gone now. Oh.
It's so dark in here.
Oh, no. I thought it was a tunnel, not a crawl space. This is where you hide dead bodies. Absolutely no.
I can't see where I'm going.
Oh, I didn't want you to go inside. How, get out of there. Oh my gosh. I thought I was getting you out of there. Horrifying. I don't know if I would go down there even if I did have a light.
How are the tiles coming along?
I'm all finished, but you should know what I found.
I'm sure it's very interesting, but unless it's really important, I've got other things to worry about. Let's see. If you're any good at fixing things, there's a dumbwaiter in the hallway that's not working.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
I would say discovering an attic that we didn't know about is a pretty big discovery, but whatever. Yeah, no, it's totally normal to just find a whole room that's just walled off, you know, that's, you know, covered to make it look like there was nothing there to begin with. That's totally normal. Don't we all have rooms like that in our houses, you know, that just, you know, you didn't know were there until you moved in, and then you like start doing some remodeling or something, and then you discover, oh wow, someone tried to hide this room. I wonder why they did that. But what do I know? You know? Yeah, so she's like spying on people through this. That's crazy. How do I fix the dumbwaiter? Don't I need like rope? I haven't really gotten anything that can help with that, I don't think. I'm curious to know what I need to play on here. Because I'm going to have to play something. Why is there only one light on? I also feel like I'm supposed to like find a flashlight somewhere. Don't know where. Yeah, I've already looked at this. Hello? Those weren't dead before, right? I thought they were alive. What's this? Dear Hugh, I'm doing great. How are you? Yes, the rumors are true. I bought myself a Victorian mansion. It's funny you should mention Abby. She's actually the one who decided to go in on this with me. We're still in the process of restoring the place. It's a lot of fun, but also a lot of hard work. We're beginning to get a little worried that we'll fall behind schedule if we're not careful. There have been several accidents lately that have interfered with our work. When you visit, you can stay in the Chinese room. We've just bought some new furniture for the room. We're just waiting for the wallpaper to dry before we move everything in. With all of the distractions and the schedule, by the time I finish writing this letter, I'm sure we will have completed the renovations altogether. I'll try to get this in the mail before. Before what? Dear Rose, how are you doing? I haven't gotten messages from you in some time. I hope life is treating you well. Last time I heard of, you were in the middle of planning some sort of crazy scheme to buy an old Victorian mansion. So whatever became of that? Did you buy it? Now how can you afford to do something like that? Who did you find as a partner to help you with this plan? I hate to admit it, but I haven't been up to a whole lot lately. Life around here has been pretty dull. Nothing too great is happening here. Just a bit of the same old, same old. I need to fall into wealth, fame, and fortune, so I'll have more to write about. Don't we all, bud? How's your cat and that friend of yours, Abby? I have not seen a cat around here. I don't know if that cat's doing well, if I haven't run into it yet. Last time we spoke, she talked a lot about gold and its great spiritual significance. Maybe I'll follow your lead and take on an ambitious project of my own. I could use the money I've been saving to drive out west to visit you. An adventure on the road could be just the key to motivate me. If some of the rumors I've heard of your buying the house are true, I definitely have to come and visit. I'll use the excuse of coming to visit to check out your new investment. I'm learning Chinese and also considering taking a trip to Beijing. A friend of mine sent me a poem that she wrote in Chinese the other day. Now I want to go there. Well, enough rambling, I've got to go, but I hope to hear from you soon. Yours truly, Hugh Stratamere? So Rose has some correspondence with a man named Hugh, and she seems to be downplaying all of the things that are going wrong. Yeah, I know it's only 7:15, but I'm about to set an alarm for 12 p.m. just so I can finally meet Lewis. I feel like that is a crucial step that we are missing right now, and I don't think the game is going to progress much further until we rectify that. And she's already humming. Lewis, are you here? There he is.
Hello. I was so wrapped up in my book, I didn't hear you come in. My name is Lewis Chandler.
Yeah, it is.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Nancy Drew. Are you a friend of Rose?
Yes, I'd like to think so, but I'm an antique dealer and a client told me that Rose and Abby had recently acquired the estate. I'm an authority on the Victorian era, so they were only too happy to let me use the library in exchange for my advice on the renovations.
Honestly, as someone who was a Victorian scholar in a previous life, well, not a previous life. I have a master's degree and I wrote my dissertation on the policing and prosecution of domestic violence in Victorian London. So, as a fellow Victorian scholar, I gotta say that is a pretty sweet deal. I would love to be a consultant for a house like that and get to use the library in exchange. That sounds so fun. Oh my gosh, I would love that. I would absolutely love that.
You must know a lot about the house's history.
Actually, I'm a bit in the dark about this particular property. However, as far as Victorian mansions go, I don't see anything remarkable about this one.
Interesting. See, this is how I know he's not a true historian, because a true historian would be digging into every detail about this house. I would be able to tell you the day that the foundation was laid if you gave me enough time in this house.
Abby thinks the mansion is haunted.
Does she? There have been documented cases of hauntings in older mansions. And I might add, not all of the hauntings were by friendly spirits.
So you also believe in ghosts?
Do you think a ghost is causing these accidents?
Accidents? I know Rose has mentioned some inconveniences like that wall covering and the light supplies, but I would hardly call those accidents. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment, and although I'd like to talk, I really don't have the time. Please, excuse me.
Are you gonna get mad if I try to ask my last question?
I'm sorry, but I
Yeah.
really must finish my work. Perhaps Abby can assist you. Good day.
He hit his limit with me rather quickly. I mean, the only one that I didn't ask him was, what are you using the library for? So, like, not that big of a deal, honestly. I can ask him that another time. Alrighty, but now that we have finally met Lewis, I think that this is a good place to draw the line for tonight. I am getting very sleepy, my contacts are getting very dry, so I need to go take out my contacts and get ready for bed. I hope you guys enjoyed this little playthrough, part 1 of this playthrough, and I will be sure to play this a bit more in the upcoming days. I actually literally have plans to play it tomorrow night. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day and I am doing a lot of stuff. I've got a full day planned and I plan on ending that day playing more of this game. So I will see you guys tomorrow. For me, I don't know when the next video will be up, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like down below. Let me know. You should also subscribe while you're down there for more Nancy Drew content in the future. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.